When I initially reached out to Emily, I was most in the place of quasi recovery. I was in a place where I was constantly thinking about food. I didn't know what to eat, when to eat, was overwhelmed by all of this food noise on social media, and I really was looking for guidance from someone to help me through figuring out the mess of how I got here and the appropriate steps to take to get me to a place where I felt um, like I was most importantly myself, and not stressing about food for more than 20 years since I was probably in high school, maybe even middle school. I grew up a gymnast. I was very much in the world of a lot of criticism about my body, about what I was eating from a very young age. So I think throughout my young adulthood and then into my adult life, it was a constant noise in my mind. And I think there were moments when I felt like I had recovered and I felt like I had made progress. And I think reflecting, I made some incremental progress, feeling like I was therefore in quasi recovery, but I never had sought professional help to help me work through all of the reasons of why I was having these thoughts and therefore how to navigate the next steps. When before I decided to work with Emily, I had actually reached out to various individuals in this space that, some were more focused on macro counting or some were focused on, and some were dietitians as well. And I think most importantly, why I decided to work with Emily was that she is a registered dietitian. She has the knowledge of how to guide and explain things so clearly in a way that's not only from an educational perspective, but from a very direct and friendly way. And so I felt immediately comfortable with how she coached me through certain things like body image struggles that I was having. She was always there to help me. I think having a coach guide me through this process was key to get me to where I am today. I think without having a coach, I probably would still be in that quasi recovery. So I think having a coach there to ask questions, to work through those things that I never had the opportunity to work through with someone, was really the game changer in this process for me. So very appreciative of having Emily as my coach and also as my cheerleader throughout the process. I would highly recommend her to anyone.